that surprise you?
I wouldn't say it surprises me that the goals have been spread out. That's why Lukaku was brought in, because it was very clear they needed someone, a focal point, who can guarantee you 20, 30 goals a season. I still think the big man can. That's no doubt. And tonight was disappointing with the injury. I felt the last few weeks, I thought he must have been carrying something the last few weeks. He wasn't as explosive as he usually is, but he'll come back and he'll score goals. But the machine keeps going, whether it's Lukaku, whether it's Werner, whether it's Havertz, the machine will keep going too. They're so well drilled. I think they're out of all the top sides, they're the most balanced.
Yeah, I want to see more goals from Mount as well. He's such an instrumental player for Chelsea and for England, but you want to see more goals from Mount. You want to see him getting more goals, because that's all he's got left in his game. He's got everything, but he gets into such good positions. You want to see him scoring more and adding to that score tally that Chelsea have.
Well, let's get the thoughts now of the Chelsea boss, Thomas Tuchel, who's talking to Matt Smith.
Thomas, first things first, an important win. You wanted 3 points, you got it?
Yes, we wanted the 3 points, and we wanted them deserved, and we got both of it.
Yes, I guess the shine we talked about has come off a little bit with the injury to your two strikers. Can you tell us anything about either or both?
Well, I just can tell you what you maybe also saw. We have a twist of the ankle with Romelu, and a muscle injury in the hamstrings for Timo, so they will be some days out, I guess.
Yeah. Does that, as a coach with obviously lots of games at this stage of the season, does that bother you?
Always. Normally we are in a good place injury-wise. We had only Christian Pulisic out, but we miss everybody. We have a lot of games to play, a lot of competitions. Okay, so now we have to deal and find solutions. It's no excuses accepted.
No, of course. With your excellent squad, maybe the one place you don't have lots of options is at the top of the pitch.
Yeah, well, the two were in good shape, and then they have a certain statistic on their side that they are dangerous and can create and score. So now we need to find solutions, and guys who waited for the chance need to step up and prove that they can do the same thing.
Exactly. So you'll be looking for the next few games for whoever it might be to come and show you.
Whoever it might be, and the race is on, and the guys who will start against Norwich next game have our trust, and we will try to find new solutions. And like I said, let's stay positive. We won games before without Timo, and we won games before without Romelu. We don't want to have these problems too often, but it happens. It's during a season. You cannot hide from the fact that these things happen.
Yeah, and I guess you're pleased with the belief. You've talked about the team not getting worried about a game that's not going well. Tonight was going well. They looked.
Yes, we made it go very well because we played a huge intensity. We had a lot of ball wins. Like I said, we demanded this from us. We demanded the 3 points from us. But we deserved them because we played an excellent game until it was 4-0. It was well deserved 4-0, and so we are very happy. But in 3 days is the next match, and that's what we demand also from us. But it was a good game.
Well done, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Thomas Tuchel there said it loud and clear. This is now a chance for players to step up and make the most of the opportunity to prove that they belong in this starting 11.
That's it, and I love that. The competition for places has to be there in a top squad. It has to be there to be fighting on all cylinders, League, Champions League, all the different competitions. So that is a signal. He's speaking to the players there as well, not just us. Step up, now that the other forwards are out. You've got to step up, you've got to take your chance. Havertz has done it tonight. You've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek to still come back into the team. He didn't come on today. Ross Barkley, the bench, the squad depth is there. And now this is a test of the squad now for Chelsea.
And as we said before, they have a favourable run of fixtures to do this in.
If you don't ever want to lose your two centre forwards, but if you're going to lose them, you want to lose them when you've got that run of fixtures, because leading up to the Juventus game, Leicester game, they're very winnable games, and you can win them without. And he said we've won games without Timo Werner, we've won games without Lukaku, and we need to find solutions. And players who haven't been playing, like tonight, Kai Havertz, Callum Hudson-Odoi, come on, they impacted the game. Can they do that again on Saturday? And can you, so all of a sudden, you're looking around and you're like, okay, we can wait for Tino to get back. The manager's not constantly checking the medical room, driving the physio mad. How long is he going to be? How long is he going to be? Because you're winning games and players are stepping up. And he's very smart with his wording, and he's right. He's talking to his players there as well as us.
Kai, 3 points, important points, I think, tonight.
Yeah, I think for us it's a very good result. To score 4 goals in our stadium is always good. I think it gives a lot of confidence. On Saturday it's the next tough match, so I think we have to just keep on going, recover well, and to be fresh on Saturday again.
Yeah, tell me about your goal in particular. Nice finish.
Yeah, it was a good goal. I think Callum did a good assist. I think the ball was very far, but I tried to get it, and I knew that the goalkeeper will go down. So I think the only choice I had was to dip it over the keeper, and yeah, it was good. Yeah,
and I bet you thought you were in for a quiet night, but then your striking partners both get injured and you're needed.
Yeah, I think I hope the injuries are not so bad from them, and yeah, I came from the bench. You always have to be ready, even though you sit for 20 minutes, but it's always tough to come in. Yeah, I think I tried to do my best also in the second half to score a goal, and it's just a nice feeling.
Yeah, obviously we share your view that they hopefully will be fit soon, but I don't think you'll be on the bench for the next few games. It'll be a while, I guess, until we see them.
To be honest, I don't know exactly what they have. I just spoke to Timo now, but as he said, they have to see tomorrow to do a MRI or something like this, and yeah, I mean, they're top-level strikers, and I just hope it's not too bad for them.
Yeah, and obviously with Juventus winning, important to just keep racking up those points in this competition.
Yeah, of course. We know it's a very tough competition, but yeah, we have to win every game. That's I think our goal at Chelsea, Champions League or Premier League. We don't care. We want to win games, and that's also our ambition for Saturday.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks.
That's it.
So an important win for Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge, an important night for him as well.
Really important, really important. He's a big player for Chelsea. Obviously, he's sort of reached the pinnacle by scoring the winning goal for the Champions League, but there's still so much to come from Havertz, and you want to see that he's sort of plays in that false nine. He's a hybrid player. He can drop deep, he can stretch it as well, so he's got so much to his game, but we need to see more from him, from Chelsea, and I think the next run of games in the league, particularly with those players out, Lukaku and Werner, he's got the opportunity now to really be that sort of focal man for Chelsea.
And I guess we want to see more of this, don't we?
Yeah, he finds space. He's got that maverick energy where he looks, he makes things happen. He plays off instinct. He can go both ways. He seems like a shy character, but I think he's going to benefit now from having that comfortable run of games where he's going to be relied upon. I think he'll thrive off that, and I think you'll see the best of him over the 5 or 6 weeks. I agree with Ennie. I think there's so much more to come from him. Even that there, to just the outside of the left foot, just calmly just put it in there for Rudiger to score. I think Callum done exceptionally well here, but he timed his run. Look at him bending it inside here, there, and he was looking for the word in English. What he wanted to say was dink. He needs to get that word in his locker because he dinked him there. It was lovely. But he's a fantastic footballer, and I really feel the next 5 or 6 weeks we are going to see Kai Havertz at his very, very best, and he will step into them shoes, and it won't be a problem at all for the club.
Because he arrived at the club as well, didn't he, with high expectations on him as well.
Absolutely, and so did Werner, and he was part of that batch of signings, particularly under Lampard, that we were expecting a lot. We heard a lot from them playing in Germany, so he's got to go to another level, and he's done that, winning the Champions League, but you've got to continue. The best players keep it up, they keep that consistency up. And
he's not the only player that Chelsea will be relying on now in the absence of Lukaku and Werner. Callum Hudson-Odoi is another one.
Callum has to step up, and he affected the game tonight, and he needs to continue to do this. Callum's been playing in the right wing-back position, which is arguably the toughest position to get to at Chelsea, because you've got the club captain Azpilicueta that plays there, Reece James, who's arguably one of the best in the country as well. So he wants to play in that front three, and I feel like he get the opportunity to do that now. And he needs to keep being positive, because like for the goal, get the ball and drive. There's not many in full flight. There's not many better than him. He can go both ways. He needs to really believe in himself and get back to the core of what he is as a footballer, because when he gets the ball and he drives inside and out, he can be unstoppable, and it's a big few weeks for him.